Hey, so I mean,
I'd like to talk about Whit as a kid.
Oh, let's go.
Let's fucking let's do this. Let's dump on
We're gonna have to end this interview and then do a 2-part episode now. Let's stretch it out. You know, hit up with a few more promo codes.
Remember Mummy Cicada? You were like the golden.
Oh, she loves me.
Like we lit. There was like tap. All you had was tap water at our house. And Whit came over. There'd be Gatorade. Like, it'd be like, oh, Brian's coming over. We gotta have steak tonight. Like, oh, okay, for this mutant.
No, every time I came over, I was like, why do you guys get huge boxes of Chewy granola bars delivered that day? You're like, oh, that's every day. We happen to buy like 25 boxes every week. I would just go over there and eat chocolate chip Chewy bars.
Shout out Chewy bars.
I also had a big issue with clogging your toilet.
The toilet.
Disgusting.
Oh, it's all the granola.
Well, he was the
I think that's why Brian
was the original triple threat.
Yeah.
Is that why?
He was an underwiper, right? An underwiper, so it reached.
Oh, all shit on his balls.
Yeah, so
right?
beanbag smells like
I
remember he saw me wipe and he's like, what are you doing? It's such a Yandle thing. You're like, oh no.
A stander-upper and a crumpler.
Crumples it instead of no, Biz crumples too.
Yeah, of course he does though.
Biz crumples.
Biz chucks in his mouth, just make it a little wet like a baby wipe. He's like,
so he was the original T-threat. Like he was a triple threat. It was nuts.
So was it the deuces clogging it, or was it the toilet paper clogging it?
I think it was just this. I think it was honest. I would throw my shoe in there at some point to try to push everything down. But
My
I do
kids
know
got him back though.
this was why Bry's kids got me back, and everyone knows the story of Bry's oldest, little Brian Yandle II, and he's sitting over at my parents' house when they were living next door in Situate, and he's like, "So, so." My mom's like, "What's up, little B?" She's like, I clogged the toilet. She goes in there. There's 7 rolls of toilet paper, 3 hand towels, and just his parents Spider-Man.
It was
undies.
like Ben Stiller in Along Came Polly when the fucking water's going out of the. Is everything okay in there?
And as she flushed, he's like, "Okay, I'm going home next door. I'll see you tomorrow, Sue." So that's that's our family goes way back. But I guess the payback of the clogging of the dumpers is.
Yeah, you were bad.
But the Whit dog, my original impression of him, he had the yellow, like, Koopa bucket. Remember the old school?
Yes.
Biz, you're a little younger than us, too.
Oh, I know.
You remember the Koopa helmet?
Yeah, Nike took it over afterward.
Biz
And then
was
Bauer.
wearing
Cooper helmet was unreal.
Yeah.
No, the
But
Cooper helmet was like,
It's what
yeah, Bauer
Bure
Nike.
used.
And then,
I had the
Yeah, yeah.
Messier. That's what you
Right.
know it as.
Yeah, the
But
Winwell.
But he had like the different. You could screw on the different color side pieces. Remember? So Whit
That's
had
a
the
fucking lie. No, I had the combo. I had the
no.
shield
Listen,
cage.
No.
you
That's
had
how
the
you went
yellow
forward.
bucket. You had the yellow bucket with the blue screw side ends on.
wow.
And then
Yeah.
the
Two-tone,
combo.
baby.
Then he had the combo platter with the cage,
The number 2.
the shield thing, and then the cage underneath, which
Yeah.
was.
Unless you were like Julie the Cat Gaffney.
Yeah,
you didn't.
Oh yeah.
Gunner Stall.
Well, unless you.
Yeah.
But when Gunnar
Iceland.
Stall had it, I
Iceland.
was validated. It was like that's why Whit had it.
Oh,
Yeah,
you were
right.
you were ahead of your time.
Actually,
Yeah,
I got a
no,
good
I
story.
don't know.
Hey,
He
remember,
was
Ross,
kind of
remember when-
suspect
Remember
at
when
that
you
age.
picked me up when I was playing football at Nobles that year?
We were going to like.
You know, Whit
some
throws a
hockey
baseball lefty and a football righty, right?
I'm a
That's
freak
gone.
athletically.
unreal.
It's not even like
Yeah, that's
nothing
like
I can do
shoot
about it.
left
But we
hockey,
went to-
golf
we were
right
going to
times
like
10.
a hockey tournament. He's like, yeah, I got like a middle school football game at Nobles. We're like, all right, so we like pick him up and then like they
defensive end,
my
tight
parent,
end combo.
no, like my father,
Gronk.
my Big Bud and Big Dan like dropped me off the game. Like, yeah, go watch Brian's game. And of course, they go to a bar and like pack a fucking cooler that like would have fit 7 bodies in it to drive to like Stoneham,
Tewksbury.
which is like 12 minutes away.
2-mile ride. They have a cooler. We're like,
But they, so they go and Whit's like, you know, he's kind of like showing off in front of me, and he runs out on the field, and like half of his helmet, like the padding falls out, and they're like, Whitney, go in. He's playing like, I
What was
don't
this,
know,
Cooper?
left tackle or something. And he gets like buried. His feet are all, his legs are up over his head. He's like, ah, shit.
I got a good story about Whit.
Oh,
Remember
fuck,
the
bring
BU
it.
overnight camp?
Oh,
Remember you were the counselor?
yeah, I remember doing those.
So-
I don't remember what you're gonna say though.
Okay, so
Pat Alfiero brought me out in one of those. Thank you.
it was like a overnight camp at BU. You stayed there, played hockey, but so they took us to a Red Sox game. There was this kid there. He was a few years older than me. I'll never forget his name. I don't even know if I should say his name, but
No,
I'll
say
never.
it.
Dan Tavilla. I'll never forget
We're
it.
gonna bleep it out.
So he was probably like 2 or 3 years older than me. He brings his baseball glove. I am all over this kid during the game. I go, you really think you're catching a ball? Like, what are you gonna go
Keith is
play
8 years
shortstop?
old.
Are you gonna go play shortstop instead of Nomar right now? Like, get in the stands. I'm all over him the whole game. He's like, you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. I'm like, okay. What are you gonna beat me up with your glove? We get back to the dorms. This kid puts a beating on me like you wouldn't believe. I'm like, oh, fuck. So I'm crying. I go find Whit. Whit's the counsel? I think you were like a freshman at BU.
I was going into my freshman year.
Yeah, so what's that, 17 or something?
Yeah,
I go
probably.
tell Whit. He's like, what kid? He grabs the kid, strings him out, hits him with a left. I'm like, all right, that's my boy. Just started putting a beating on this kid for me. It was awesome.
The only beating
That
I've ever
camp's
given
fucked.
anyone.
Hey, that camp's
Oh,
fucked.
dude.
They're gonna open up a lawsuit
There was a
now.
lot going on in that camp.
Yeah,
I think.
yeah.
Too much. There's other
There's
stuff
been
going
a
on.
lot of
My
lawsuits.
roommate had Tourette's. No joke. This kid from New Jersey. I'd wake up, it'd be over my bed. I'm like, oh, it's a morning.
Free kill.
Yeah.
Um,